Hey Olivia, this is Jeff once again with Zucker Marketing. Thank you so much for making time to talk with me earlier today. And as promised, here's your website analysis. So I'll be going over a few things that can actually help you rank higher, bring you more traffic, and of course, get you more customers. So let's go ahead and start off with your website. You guys have a pretty good website. So you have your logo here, call to action, pretty good photos, nice layout, but not enough content. So there's actually just some few other things we're going to talk about first to get you on top of the search list. So one thing I can tell you right off the bat is that Google loves content. Google would actually like to see a minimum of 1500 words on a homepage, and it seems like we have less than that. In addition to this, the more content you'll have, the more you look like an expert in Google's eyes. So of course, if you want to beat out the competition, you'd like to have more than 1500 words. So let's go ahead and do a quick count just to see how many words we have on your homepage. So currently we only have 361, which is still which is quite behind where the target or goal we have, which is 1500. In order for us to be considered by Google as a trustworthy website. Um, One more thing, or the other thing I would like to talk about are keywords. So Google is actually looking for keywords. It's looking for what the site should be found for. So if you have, the exact words listed on your site multiple times, you're going to be really relevant for that search. And of course, Google is going to be willing to put you higher in the result. So I actually did a quick search of the roofing in South Carolina. We'll talk more about the results we have here. So let's start off with the sponsored ones. This is actually the paid ones wherein people are, paying ads for. So we're not going to be talking much about this results, but rather we'll move on to the next part. So this is what we call the map pack. And this is something wherein you really would like to be on since these are the ones that generates a lot of traffic and they're actually easier to find. One way for you to be here is you'll need to have Google My Business profile wherein you'll enter as much information as possible, like the company name, phone number, email, company address, hours of operation, photos, so on and so forth. And also if you put the same information in as many directories as you can, like on Yelp, Yellow Pages, Angie.com, and so on and so forth, that will also help you a lot to appear in the map pack. So moving on to the next part, this is what we call the organic searches. So these are all the website that ranks higher without people paying for any ads, just because they're doing some certain things. And that's exactly one of the things that we're going to talk about and analyze. So I pulled up one of your competitors' website that shows on top, and let's see what they're doing differently. Looking at their website, they have a pretty good amount of content. So they have their logo here as well, call to action. So let's go ahead and dig deeper with the numbers. So we use this paid tool. It's called Ahrefs for us to see or for us to have more information on the backend of your website. So let's talk more about the numbers, starting off with DR. DR is the level of trust that Google has in your website. UR would be the strength of your website. Backlinks, on the other hand, these are other website that refers back to your website. So they're like shoutouts from different directories like Yellow Pages, Yelp, and alike. I also have your competitor's website here, and we'll be comparing the numbers. So if you can see, it shows that you have the same amount of trust that Google has, which is 8. However, it shows that you have a much stronger website, and that is because you have more backlinks, which means your website is added to more directories than they do. However, they have more keywords. So they have 186 while you only have 152. That's why they actually have more traffic. So let's go ahead and talk more about keywords then. So looking at the organic keywords, these are all the keywords they have listed on their website. So when customers search for the specific words, their website shows on top of the list. And if you also check on the numbers, these are all the hits or clicks that they're getting per month. So let's go ahead and use this keyword as an example, roofing in Columbia, South Carolina. So for this keyword alone, they were able to get 350 clicks. as well as with roofing companies in Columbia, South Carolina. They were able to get 300 clicks out of this keyword. So that's actually how important in choosing the right keyword is on your website. Another thing I would like to share about keywords is that you can actually have hidden keywords. And one way for you to do that is if you save a photo and instead of naming it into a generic file name, you can actually rename it into a hidden keyword like roofing in South Carolina, best roofing in South Carolina, and something like that. You can also do the same thing on the other photos you have here. So of course, in that way, you'll have more hidden keywords and also for those keywords to not to be repetitive on your website as well. So just to wrap things up, the most important things that we can definitely do to improve your ranking is first, the amount of content or words you have on your homepage. And last but not the least would be choosing the right keywords on your website so that customers can, find your website easily and quicker. So that's actually all that I have for now. If you have any further questions, don't hesitate to call us or email us back so that we can tell you the next step. Thank you so much for your time. You guys have a wonderful day. Bye.